All right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harokakwadash. Double honors to the Apostle of Great Millstone, and shout out to all the Akim pushing out this word in truth and sincerity. All right, so I was watching the news, or looking at news articles on the internet, and this article popped up. I'm going to go ahead and read the article. It says, Billy Porter wore a gown, and you will deal with it. It's very, very prideful already. So it's very, you will deal with it. And so basically the story is, I don't know who this person is, Billy Porter, but in surface, the face value, the surface level is you would see him. He's an Israelite, a so-called black person wearing a woman's garment, and that's being pushed in the forefront, so everybody can deal with it, as the title says, you will deal with it, because that's the narrative that the Red Hebrew Edomite wants. He wants to effeminize the Hebrew Israelites, when really he's the effeminate one. And here's another picture. Now, I'm not going to read this whole article. I'm just going to look for the specific part that I wanted to read. All right, so I'm going to start here. 2 repeated questions and the grammatical error laid in the hate-filled rants stood out to me. How is a man in a dress black excellence? And what will we tell our young boys when they see this? It's an all too typical mindset drenched in toxic masculinity and made from a viewpoint that clings to rigid ideas of gender passed down from one damaged man to the next. Yeah, so this whole toxic masculinity thing, there's no such thing as that, really. Well, what it is it's toxic femininity. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out a precept real quick. All right, so this is Isaiah 3:12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. Yeah, because the main people who are okay with this, who want more of this, is the so-called black woman. I'm gonna go ahead and read it again. Isaiah 3:12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee to cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy paths. And right here's, oh my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err. So if this guy, I don't know who he is, Billy Porter, if he's an Israelite or a tear, he's basically erred out of the way of righteousness, because wearing a woman's garment, that's against the scriptures. I'm going to go ahead and pull that one up right now. All right, so this is Deuteronomy 22:5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy power. So right here is point blank, plain and simple. If you wear clothing pertaining to the other gender, you're going off. And there's one thing too, is like a lot of women, they be wearing pants, and that's going against the scriptures. A woman's not supposed to be wearing pants, because pants are as for men, basically. Like, what do they have to unzip for? You know what I mean? There's one thing too, one reason why a Hebrew Israelite that's following the law, statutes, and commandments is not supposed to wear a woman's garment is because when you put on a woman's garment, it conjures up demons. And the Red Hebrew Edomite, he knows this. That's why he practiced. That's why he's all about that, actually. That whole transgenderism thing. Like, you see it in those movies. Like, I forgot what movie it was, where it showed some transgender murderer. Like, he was he was getting in a trance as he was putting on those women clothing, so that he can go and kill up, because the guy, he had a hole in his basement. He was getting ready to kill them and skin them and stuff. All right, so this is his Twitter. I'm not going to read all this, but these are the pictures again. And lo and behold, who's on the comment section praising him for this? We got here Moon Gypsy, and you can already tell from the name. Lovely gown. DCP Inc. Lovely. Slay all day. And these are all the NWs. just gorgeous. And I'm not going to go through all these. I'm just showing just an example that women rule over our people because that guy he was wearing that dress for vain reasons. Like he pretty much knew what to do to get like a lot of publicity, a lot of likes on his Facebook or whatever. He's just got to cater to the NW, the so-called black woman who is Eve from the garden. Let me see if I can pull up a picture. I don't know, this guy's name is Billy Porter. So he went to the Oscars. And basically, he was holding hands with the so-called white man. Just try to find it real quick, Slovakia. Here it is. So this guy right here, like he's doing this thing literally for vain reasons, just so he can gain a better advantage in this world. Esau's kingdom. By kissing the so-called black man, kissing the so-called white man's ass, and catering to the NW. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and read the scriptures that I have lined up for this video. All right, so this is Proverbs 11 and 21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. Yeah, so this, I already took the picture off, but that guy, Mr. Porter or whatever, if he is a Hebrew Israelite, because he's probably a terror, we don't know that yet. So he's going to be punished for a whole because he's joined together with his lover, the so-called white man, and he's catering to the NW, and that's going completely against the scriptures. And so and we're not really supposed to feel any type of way about these type of people, because in the old times, if you were to catch adultery within the act, like you're supposed to execute. You're not supposed to feel any type of way, like, oh man, this and that. He was my friend. So no, he committed wickedness. Therefore, the punishment is death. All right, so I'm gonna read this in Jeremiah 7:16. Therefore, pray not thou for this people, neither lift up cry nor prayer for them, neither make intercession to me, for I will not hear thee. Yeah, so that Porter guy, he's basically fulfilling the prophecy of though hand join in hand. And then he's gonna get killed. He's probably gonna get killed by a so-called white man. I don't know if I read this already. I'll just read it again. It's Isaiah 3 and 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee to cause thee to err and destroy thy way of thy paths. Yeah, because in these comment sections, all the NWs were cheering him on. When that's exactly what the Red Hebrew Edomite wants to do. That's his end game. It's like Mr. Porter, he sees that he's just gonna get a quick buck out of it. But the Red Hebrew Edomite, he's doing this so he can cut him from being a nation. And even if he's a terror, in face value, you would assume that Mr. Porter is a Hebrew Israelite, of the tribe of the southern kingdom. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this in Psalms 83. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up thy head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. Verse 4, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. And so they basically set up these snares so that we stop being Hebrew Israelites, because a Hebrew Israelite follows the law, statutes, and commandments. And so if you're not following the law, statutes, and commandments, what are you? You're a reprobate, destined for destruction. Let me find that one real quick. I believe this precept. This is the book of First Peter's 4:17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? Yeah, so you're not supposed to feel any type of way because this is house cleaning. So those people already got took by the spiritual demon Satan and the so-called white man and the NW. They're basically the enemies of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You're supposed to feel no type of way. You're supposed to cheer for their destruction. All right, so this is Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish; they have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. And so that 2/3 guy, Mr. Porter, if he is a Hebrew Israelite, he's going to go down along with everybody else, because this kingdom is the Red Hebrew Edomites kingdom, and whoever is holding hands with I'll pull up that precept again. Proverbs 11:21, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished. So if you're joined unto this kingdom, you're going down with it. All right, so that's pretty much it. That's the end of this video. You have one more visual of the NWs. Bro, you came dressed for the gods. Yeah, exactly. He came dressed so that he can get judged. Because that guy is he's a lump of mud in the temple, and he's gonna get dusted out. All right, so hopefully this video was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harukakwadash, Shalom Akim.